Okay. To what generation do you belong to? Oy.
Generation X.
Okay. What are about three major stressors that affect your life when you're about my age? So I'm about 23 years. At
Uh-huh.
age in your early 20s, what were three big stressors that affected your life?
Actually, the real, I never have a stress.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I don't know
I
what
knew
to
that.
say. I don't know what to say about that because everybody asks me, they think I'm lying. I never had stress.
Exactly. So I knew you didn't have stress, and that's why I chose you. So I'd like to actually give you a little introduction and what stress is. Um,
Okay.
Stress is a human condition uh, that usually is associated with frustration, anger, conflict, overwhelmed, fatigue. So the term stress is has been very used very vaguely to signify any type of stressor. Um, but in general, it is a response to an event that is either overwhelming or threatening.
Uh-huh.
And usually we treat this with our primary appraisal, which involves our judgments on how potential this threat is. And then our secondary appraisal, which is uh, how we will think of dealing with this. So let me give you an example. You have a
Mm-hmm.
stressor, right? So let's say your stressor is, let's do an easy one like cancer. Let's say
Okay.
you have cancer. You can have a primary appraisal, which is okay, I have cancer, but I'm going to go to the doctor and it's going to be okay. Or you could say, okay, I have cancer. So it's going to be a challenge.
I'm gonna die.
It's going to be a challenge, right? But there's treatment,
Yeah.
there's medicine, there's therapy. We'll figure it out. So that's
Mm-hmm.
you thinking it as just primary appraisal, that it's just a challenge. When it becomes a threat, that's when you use your secondary appraisal saying, okay, well, I'm, like I said, I'm going to die. I'm not going to be able to provide for my family. How much time do I have left? Like, then it goes into, then you decide, okay, this is a threat and it's either low or high. So, in
Mm-hmm.
any time in your 20s, did you ever have a stressor that made you have to think this type of way? Made you think that
No.
something was challenging or
Tell me,
threatening?
remember? No,
No.
not really. Not really.
Nothing seemed challenging to you. Challenging.
Challenge. Uh, well, I just want to come in this country. Them a challenge,
That was a
and I'm
challenge.
not.
Was that
That was a
challenge more of
challenge.
like a threat where you felt,
No, not
I'm
like a
not gonna
threat,
have a
like a bench or
job,
like
I'm gonna
no.
be sent back? Or is it more of like a challenge where I have to do this
It's
in
like a
order to
bench.
do
That
this?
for me was like a venture, not a challenge.
Adventure. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me
never.
give you a harder one. What about when your daughter went into surgery when she was a baby? Was that a stressor for you?
Not stress, it's just little scare.
Scared. Okay, so that scaredness, was it like a challenge or a threat? Was it like we're gonna get through this, or was it, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. She could be really badly outcome.
I was thinking I got through that. No, like what is gonna happen? I never think about it. I think I gotta be okay. Everything after this. That's all.
Okay. So just like a challenge, very simple. So stressors can be different things like traumatic events, life changes, hassles, occupational related stressors. Do you know what occupational related stressors? Would you like me to define that?
No, I think so.
Like for example, occupational related stressors are relating to your stress from your job. Like police officers, they're stressed about, paperwork, the corrupt court system, danger. Teachers, it's a lot of homework, overworked. Those are things that usually stress them.
Oh, I think
Nurses.
one time I got stressed because but the deportation they talking about it, and I say I want to go out. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to stay here. I want to leave this place. That's all I remember. That that's the only stress I have.
What place did you want to leave?
Go to my country next.
Okay, so let's see what that would be. I feel like that would be life changes. So that was stressful for you. Life changes. You wanted to move back. And that's one stressor. And I wanted to ask for three major ones. So what's like another one you would say? Would you say anything traumatic ever happened to you in your 20s? Anything very
Um,
traumatic?
no, nothing. Only my dad he died, but that's all.
Okay, here are a couple of examples like
My dad
threatened, physical
died back home.
assaults, attacks, robbery. Were you ever robbed?
No, never. I
Mm,
never got wrong.
nope, don't remember when you were robbed from the money, from the car,
No.
from eBay.
Oh yeah, yeah. But they don't make it stress at all. I know the money's going to come and go,
That's
so I don't know
very
the money come.
interesting. Okay, so traumatic events, you don't really have any. I know I'm supposed to ask within your 20s.
My 20s only my dad he died, but I don't remember that one.
Okay. So that it really couldn't affect you. What
No.
about like personal injury in your 20s? Anything like that?
Injuries on my 20s.
Or illnesses that stressed you out?
Not stress me out. It's just I remember I got sick before I came here. My mom told me if you don't get got a doctor, you don't go nowhere.
Hmm. So it was
It-
more of a hassle, less stress.
yeah.
Okay, what about let's see.
Huh?
Any like eating habits? Did you develop like any diabetes in your early 20s or were you always healthy?
I never got sick. I never got really sick. My diabetes only my brother and my dad, and they didn't affect me at all.
Yeah, that didn't stress you. Okay. What about hassles like very very small amount of stress like you have to be somewhere but you're in rush hour traffic or you have to be somewhere and you lose your keys or you work with a very annoying obnoxious coworker that you have to see. So for you it's oh so stressful. Today I work with this guy or weather or oh it's raining and I'm supposed to go to a wedding in the beach. Has that anything like that ever come up?
No. Maybe I had a problem with a coworker, but I'm not
What
allergic.
about arguments with your family or friends? Now, remember, stressor is something that either causes you challenge or a threat. What about, speaking about like a certain political statement with your family member, friend, or religious belief? Has that ever stressed you out? Any challenges with any family members?
Not really, only about that religion, but they don't stress me. I like just talking about it.
You like talking about?
Yeah, but not stress me at all. I don't think I feel stressed.
Okay.
I think the thing happened when it happened, but
Okay.
something gonna come better or something like that. I'm good. I don't have stress. I'm sorry.
So the ones that I know, I do need to have at least three. So the one that I got was moving to a different country. That was one. Um,
They're not stress like adventure.
I understand, but it is considered a stressor, like a change, right, in your life.
Yes, and then my dad, when he died, my dad died. I was
That's
stressed
number
because
two. But the way you interpret it is different, which is interesting, and I'll elaborate on that a little bit
oh,
further.
when we went
But
to the hospital,
what's another challenge that you can give me that you faced in your 20s?
when mom had a surgery,
Okay, but that wasn't stressful to you?
a little bit, yes, but not much.
A little bit. Okay. Can you expand on that? Was it a challenge or was it more of like a threat? Oh, I don't
Like a
like
threat, like I
overwhelmed.
don't know what's gonna happen with mom.
Okay. So it was more of like a threat because a challenge is like, okay, we're gonna get through this. Like you said, it's an adventure. Or I didn't really have any close relationship with him. So for you, those things didn't affect you, but this was your wife. So
Hmm.
that's why you took it more important.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you lead it too, I don't know. I don't remember when, like Tony, when you got a surgery in your nose, and I was kind of scared too. But that's it.
You might want to define coping processes. Okay. So the last thing I want to discuss is how you coped with this, how you regulated your stress. What were your coping styles? Was
Uh,
it perceived
how?
control? Like, is it your beliefs about your personal capacity influence your outcomes? So you said, oh, I can run a marathon. So that, let's say for me, running a marathon was very stressful. But I know I can run and I know I can run good. So, me understanding that my perceived control is great, I'm not going to stress. That's a coping mechanism. Just knowing that you can do it. Another one of a coping mechanism would be social support, like from friends, family, or acquaintances. This support can come in many different ways, like advice, guidance, encouragement, acceptance, or emotional comfort. And another major one would probably be like exercise that helps relieve some stress. And these are more of like techniques, establishing a social support network, and let's see, and just relaxation. These are some techniques that are used. So, what are a couple of coping mechanisms did you use?
Uh, control my mind.
Control. Okay, so
Everything gonna be okay.
that would be more of like problem solving, like problem focus. Like you know what the issue is, and you're not letting your mind expand further than that. You
Exactly,
have
exactly.
this.
I just think that we're gonna be okay after this.
Now, I feel
I
like
don't go
that
like really
that's
party. Oh, they're gonna die. I don't go. I don't gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Not nothing like that.
I
I don't go.
like that. So, would you say that you use that for your one of your stressors of moving to wanting to move back to your country? You saw it as more of a problem focused?
What do you mean?
I mean, like you uh this stressor, you knew that it was nothing too bad, so you controlled it. So it didn't become a major stressor. It was just a small little
I
bump.
control it exactly. I control my mind.
Okay. Now what about when
If
your
you think a
wife's
lot, they don't make it. They don't. They don't. You control. You don't control your mind.
hmm
You gotta get a different thing.
and what about when your wife went into surgery? Do you think you controlled your problem or did you control your emotions?
I control my problem.
Your problems. So even with your wife, you were controlling your problem, which was making sure that your wife came out of surgery well, other
Yeah.
than controlling your emotions, making sure that you weren't going crazy about your wife going into surgery.
No.
That's interesting. Did you have anything else around? Like, did you have any social support, any
No.
support
Nothing.
from like your, let's say, your mother or your friends, your sister, anybody that could have helped you during the time that your wife went into surgery?
Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody. And how did that
No.
make you feel?
I don't feel nothing bad because I was here by myself and your mom, and What do you want me to tell? It's in Mexico. I don't want to call anybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that gonna happen? Whatever they're gonna happen.
I love it. Okay.
We don't control the life. If you think it a lot, they make you stress.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Is there
Okay.
anything else you would like to add?
Just don't think it too much.
Don't think too much.
It's gonna happen. They're gonna resolve anything. They're gonna happen. If you get sick, you're gonna get a doctor. You're gonna get I don't know what to say.
You're gonna get your medicine, you're gonna get treated, and
You're
you're
gonna
gonna be
be okay.
fine.
Exactly. If you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Like I said, don't be
Mhm.
scared for that. We're coming for that.
Now, I have something for you because you're so calm. I'm currently dealing with the stress of not producing breast milk. And
No.
that's more of a want than a need, right? You
This
you don't
stress.
need to be you don't need, how do I
See what
say it?
happened? Why you don't have your breast milk? Because you stress a lot. If you can't control yourself and calm down, you're gonna have a breast milk.
Yeah,
You get a
exactly.
reaction.
So how do you calm down in situations like this? For example,
Don't
I
think it too
can't
much.
think of anything that stresses me other than,
Just don't think
you
too
know,
much. Think a lot because you don't do anything thinking.
how do you,
Just find a
so
problem to
for
fix.
you it's like meditation, but not like a monk meditation, but more of a
Exactly.
just like a peaceful
Yeah,
relaxation in your
it's
mind.
relaxing, and you're gonna see the result
Okay, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate that. I hope you have amazing day and I love you.
every day. Every day, mommy. Love you guys. Fine.
Love you. Goodbye.
Bye.